Morning, YouTube. What you toking on this morning? What are you toking on? You smoking on dabs? You smoking flower? Morning, AG. What are we toking on? I'm toking on something a little different. First time I've ever tried this. Actually, something that I've wanted to grow, but Frostman's getting. We just started week 6 yesterday. It's got 3 more weeks, 4 more weeks, somewhere in that range. And then we got Dosi and Bananas. That's be done about the same time. Then the Watermelon Emoji that's in there, the HGTV Unreleased #1 just blew the fuck up. It's like overtaking the other fucking plant in there. Crux fucking also blew up. I'll show you an update in a minute. I want to get stoned first. This weekend's been real. A lot of fucking shit happened. Alright, so now that we got our fucking weed broken up, I've been fucking doing nothing but fucking dabbing for like the past week. I ain't have no fucking weed. And a buddy of mine dropped me off some fucking trim. So I made fucking dabs with that. It got me through the week. Now he's dropping me off a quarter of his stash because he wants a quarter back of the Frost Man. So he's kind of like putting a tag on a quarter of it before my kids fucking smoke all of it. So he's like, oh man, I'm gonna drop you off a quarter some Amnesia Haze. He goes, I want you to throw me back a quarter of that Frost Man when your harvest is done, man. I'm like, all right, no problem. So, and I did enjoy that Amnesia Haze that he had. So, looking forward to that. That'll be here tonight. But for now, we are smoking on some double stuffed Oreos. Yesterday it was white Durban, which was really good. For a sativa, I was actually able to handle that because of the Durban in it. And I've smoked white Fire OG before, and that's what was crossed into it, so it was potent. Definitely fucking potent. But a clear high. So like your eyes just kind of felt real heavy and you didn't get that dopiness that I hope that I'm gonna get from this double stuffed Oreos. So yeah, we had to have the dispensary deliver us some fucking weed yesterday, unfortunately. I don't usually like to, but in a pinch, they were having a 20% sale anyway, so I didn't pay very much for what I got. I actually paid less than what I charged for an eighth. So yeah, it was pretty good. Here we go. What are you smoking, AG? Ooh, this is nice and thick smoke too. I like that. I like when it fills up the bong and it's fucking almost yellow because it's so fucking thick. It's gonna be a heavy smoke, I can tell that already. That's actually good. Wow, it didn't taste like trash. I had the container it came in. Where the hell? I wanted to read the fucking date on it. Cheers, Mr. Fucker. Oh, fuck. Wow. Took a fucking hit. I'm feeling it in my eyes. And I'm fucking yawning. The fuck does that mean? Hey, Mr. Fucker. You know anything about exotic genetics? I had a question. This is like the time that I wish Mr. Pheno Hunter would fucking roll in and be like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm here, man. I'm just watching in the background. Stimmy's company. I was just wondering why, when they do like an unreleased strain, right? Because I got a guy that I'm talking to in another group that I run on another server, and he's like, man, he goes, I bought a couple of the box sets or whatever like that, and they sent them a couple of crosses or whatever like that, and he can't find no information on it. What's going on, Wild Bill? So I did some fucking research and I found it. It was under a different name than what he was giving me. Uh, but you can't find no fucking information on it. And I was just wondering why Exotic Genetics, when they do like an unreleased freebie or anything like that, you can't find information on it. I mean, you can trace back the two parents, obviously RS11 and Drip Station, and you know you can get the info off of each of those. But I mean, still, to me, that would mean that it's unreleased and it's untested. And it's not the first time with them, because I had one myself actually that I had gotten when I had bought a few, and I couldn't find any information. I actually had to go on YouTube and I had to fucking type it in, and I actually found one grower that was growing it at the time, and he wasn't too impressed with it. So I guess maybe that's why they don't put info. They just, so I don't know. But the strain that he had, it's DS11 is what it's called. It's in the Stimmy's winter box, uh, uh, winter bronze winter build a box is what it's called. I guess you know you build your box with what you want, but it's not available anywhere else on the site. You know, as a fem or as a reg or anything like that. It's only available in that winter box set. So I told him, I'm like, look, man, it's a winter box set, and I said I don't know if any of those are going to be released to the public like on a mass production or anything like that. It might just be craft that he did for these boxes. I said, so you got to trace back both parents. I said Drip Station and fucking RS11 are both two well-known strains. I said you could find a lot of information. I said you're just going to have to run them, clone them, and pick whatever one that you want. You know, I mean, with whatever's close to both parents, if that's what you're looking for. I don't know. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Like what I grew from them was good. I grew the Falcon Heavy. I used the Dirty Little Secret to make slurry, dirty slurry. I had a fucking amazing male that I found. Yeah, I got right now. I have Dosing Banana cross with Snow Queen, uh, HGTV unreleased number one, aka Watermelon Emoji, um, the Crux, or it's the Crux cross with Skunk Hero. I'm not sure which variation it is. I'm leaning more towards Skunk Hero by the Crux. And then I got Frost Man. That's GMO by Stardog. That's Heisen's cut that I got, that I have a mother to. And then I got two Chemoses, two autos in the veg tent. I got Black Cherry Skunk by Mr. Pheno Hunter. I got three of those. I got two Dirty Slurries that I started because I'm looking to do an F3 run, F2 run, sorry. Um, I got clones of the HG. I got clones of the fucking um, the Crux or whatever that one is. Um, and I got Three Stooges, aka Battle Royale. Piff, what's going on? Yeah, I've been trying. I got a bunch of bag seeds, bro, that they're fucking like 25 years old, man, that I brought back from different parts. And none of them are popping. Not even with the hydrogen peroxide, not even with buffing the fucking outer shell, not even with squeezing them a little bit to get it a little fucking cracked to start going. I just can't get none of them to pop. I need to find some kind of a fucking stimulator or something to fucking put in there with it. Pop some stuff for the wedding in July. You ain't got much time, man. You don't got much time. July's gonna fucking creep up really fast. Especially as soon as it starts getting warm out. Boom, fucking months are gonna start flying by. I'm dead serious, man. Get yourself some fucking autos going right now. Like 3 or 4 of those. And get some fucking clones fucking ready for flour, man. Make you some hash. Have it all ready, man. My buddy's got a bunch of fucking trim. I'm like, well, dude, yo, bring it the fuck over, man. I said, I'll run it through my fucking bubble hash machine. I says, you fucking have it. I don't need any of it. No, man. You give me some. I'm like, okay, well, fucking just bring it over. And a bag of ice or two. I got the fucking bags, the buckets, fucking, let's do this shit. Said, literally, bro, take fucking like 3 hours. It's fucking like 25 minutes to run all the fucking trim, and then fucking, an hour to fucking pull it all out of the screens and work it and fucking get it to a point that I can give it to them to fucking take. B52 or Super Thrive? No, I've never heard of that, but I'm gonna write both of those all that down right now. Appreciate that. Cause dude, I would really love to find a fucking Phoenix. Some of this shit is some fucking Mexican fucking weed, bro. Some Mexican fucking weed, some fucking, you know what I mean? Like just a bunch of fucking different shit, exotics, fucking, and I want to find a winner. I got like fucking 400 seeds that I brought from like 4 or 5 years of being down there. So I would love to find a Louis, a fucking Blue Dream. There's some fucking Mexican sativa that was in there. I'm sure there was other South American shit coming up through there where I fucking was. Nice buds too, not brickweed. Fucking good buds. A lot of runts, a lot of skunks. So yeah, I would like to find something nice and work with it. And I'm pretty sure most of the shit that I found a seed in was outdoor weed too. So I'm hoping that they're just reg seeds, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna fucking definitely try that. I think I've seen the Super Thrive right up here at the store, so I'm gonna go and check. See. I only used a drop. About to run bubble hash next Monday, probably at least a pound. Trim nice. Nice. So there was this stuff back in the early 2000s that we were getting. It was outdoor. And, it was so sweet smelling. It was like fucking Jolly Ranchers, sour fudge. It was fucking great. I was watching a fucking show the other day, and then actually a documentary about somebody, and somebody that I didn't realize that we knew, kind of, and where we were getting our fucking bud from at that time. We didn't realize that this is who it was coming from, but this shit was actually the real fucking Skittles that we were getting at that time, and we could never figure out what the fuck it was. It was fucking just these big fucking golf ball outdoor fucking buds, just fucking candy. Just that's all you smelled was candy, sour sweet candy, and we could not figure out what the hell it was. Now looking at this video, watching and putting the fucking time frame in and where I live to where this dude was, it's definitely what it was. It was Skittles. And people sleep on that fucking strain, yo. If you could find the legit Skittles, the actual original Skittles before they fucking started breeding it and fucking S1 in it and all this other fucking bullshit, that's a killer fucking weed strain right there. The Haze Tester pollinated the dragon fruit Z. I was flowering out to get rid of it. What Haze Tester was that? Oh, really, Piff? That sucks. I had, I think 3 runs ago, I had one, and then the run right before that, literally, I had one also, and I had to fucking chop them both down, and that's what started the kill of my fucking perpetual right there. Nice. Gorilla Glue Skittles, yeah. Daily Driver, yeah, nice, man. This GMO by Stardog, that Frost, man, that's definitely a fucking daily driver for me, man. That's my go-to. I'll smoke that all fucking day. Or I won't, and I'll smoke fucking real heavy at night because it's if you smoke light on it, it's a hybrid. You know what I mean? So you don't get all fucking dopey. But if you smoke fucking, a few extra hits of it, it'll knock you the fuck out. So that's why I like it. From Brutal Monkey on YouTube, Octane crossed with Original Haze. Dude, I got some seeds right now that I'm hoping is the legit piff that I've been looking for. That was out of fucking Harlem back in the late 90s, early 2000s. That was one of the strains. The AJ Sour was the other one. I'm trying to get a fucking cut of that because that's the sour diesel that was around here back in the 90s and 2000s until it disappeared and the dude fucking picked up shop, but he still had the fucking plant. So he put it back out. Um, oh, dude, man, you can't fucking judge it by it having seeds, man. Because there was a couple of the strains, the Dirty Slurry for one, man, that I seeded out. You know what I mean? And it was fucking killer. It didn't matter that the fucking seeds were in it, man. It still was just as frosty as it would get. And the fucking weight on it, there was actual bud to it. It wasn't just, all seed and no bud. It it that don't matter to me, yo. If you look at some of the fucking seed casings as it's flowering and shit, how coated they get with fucking trichomes, it's crazy. I think it's a big misconception when you hear seeds in the fucking bud that, oh shit, it's gonna be like fucking swag, like what we used to fucking smoke back in the 90s. What you don't realize about that shit back in the 90s, there was fucking a guy out in the field. He chopped the fucking plant down. They didn't trim it. They didn't clean it. They fucking bundled it all up fucking fresh and they smashed it into a burlap fucking brick. You know what I'm saying? So when you're getting that swag, you're getting the whole fucking plant. You're not getting just the selected buds off the fucking plant. You know what I mean? Dried, cured properly. I guarantee you that Mexican fucking shit that I was getting fucking down south was probably fucking the same shit as the swag that we were fucking getting back in the early 90s. The difference was it wasn't all fucking packaged the way it was and stepped on. It was actual nice fucking buds. You know what I mean? Like something you would see in fucking Jamaica. If you watch some videos of them on the beach, they pull the fucking sticks out of the fucking bag and they got all the buds up them. And they try to sell it to you for like $20. It was like that. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, there was some killer mids that was around back in the day, dude. I fucking kept a couple of those seeds. I don't know where they are because there was this one that my buddy used to get, and the buds were they were white with these really dark brown hairs, and it almost smelled like coffee. You know what I mean? And I kept some seeds to that because I'm like, man, when I get older, I'm gonna grow some of this shit. You know what I mean? And I lost them, but Yeah, no, that's the big miss. I think that's the big thing that everybody it pops into their mind. Oh man, it's all full of fucking seeds, man. It's gonna be like fucking swag. It ain't potent. It's still gonna be potent. It may not be as potent as it could be, fully, seedless or whatnot like that. But dude, it's still gonna fucking get you fucking really baked. I had somebody send me some buds with fucking a bunch of seeds in it because they were passing me along the seeds. They wanted me to try the weed as well, you know what I mean? So he said, shit, what better way than to just send him some nugs with seeds in it, you know what I'm saying? Let him try both. And I'm gonna tell you, it was auto. It was some of the best auto weed that I've ever fucking smoked, and it was loaded with fucking seeds. I'm not gonna lie. And I smoke some heavy ass fucking shit. I smoke a lot of fucking dabs, you know what I mean? Like, I'll take 3, 4 fucking dabs at a time, right there. Boom, 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 boom. Then I'll go and smoke some fucking gravity bong hits, you know what I mean? Like, I smoke heavy. And that fucking seeded weed put me down. I think it also has to do a lot with the terpenes, your cannabis receptors, how they fucking react to it. You know what I mean? So, hey, what's going on? Fluff. I think I've heard of that next grow because I was out on that side of the U.S. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not too far from you, a couple states over, and but it was all coming from the same fucking place. You know what I mean? She's almost done, Neil. She should be just about done. Yeah, combo of everything. So yeah, freaking I got that mixed bag of seeds that I want to just keep reaching my hand into, you know what I mean? And just throw like 5 or 6 in there and see what happens. But every time I do, none of them crack. I think I had one crack out of the 100 that I've tried, and it didn't put a tail out. It just cracked, and that was it. It just sat there. So I think I even tried putting a drop of kelp because it's a natural fucking growth hormone. I do have gibberellic acid, which I could use, but I didn't want to. But I might just try it with one. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll do a garden tour in a second, guys. I just want to take one more hit, and then we got into actually a conversation or whatever about fucking seeded weed. So I apologize about that. I was supposed to give you the tour a fucking few minutes ago. 3 more forbidden fruit going. Day 3 today on the nice, nice. I thought you were gonna. There was another one you said, Neil, that you were gonna start. I forget what the name of it was though. You didn't start any of those ones. I think this HGTV that I got now, it's already overtaking the Frost Man that's in there. I mean, the Frost Man is almost completely flowered out, and this plant just started flowering. It's like week 3, or it's just starting week 3, I believe. And it just blew up. I actually got to write down the day I flipped. It's in January. I think this is week 2, or it was the end of week 2, and we're gonna start week 3 because I got to do a defoliation on both of them. I picked off a few leaves like right after I flipped, like a couple days each as I was going, and I cleared them out not too much because I didn't want to stunt them too much. And then they just took the fuck off. And then they just blew up into bushes and fucking now they're just on top of each other. I didn't expect for it to fucking take off the way it did. And the way it's looking, it's gonna keep going probably for another week or so, which means it's probably gonna grow another 6, 8 inches. Cushberry Moonrock, that was it. Neil. Okay. Fry Guy grows. Morning, man. What's going on? Smoking after lunch. Nice. Still have plants hanging in my shop. Nice. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Popped the last of the forbidden fruit because I seen how the first one grew. Have an idea of the size, shape. Nice. That's what I did with the frost, man. I just grew it out in a 1 gallon pot. I just grew one of the clones out. I wanted to try the weed. I wanted to see how it grew, how frosty it actually got, and see if it was legit. And the shit is definitely legit. So I fucking trained the mother out and veg side. And it's hot in here like a fucking jungle. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, so we'll start over here on this side here. Here we got, these are the chemoses. These are the autoflowers. It's going to have a lot of bud on it for a little plant. And back there, the 2 tall ones there, the 2 really dark green ones, those are the Frostman mothers that I have. I'll train one of those out eventually after I take some cuts off of it or whatever like that, and I'll flower one out in the next run. And then one will stay. That back there is, it was, I'll show you, all burnt up. We flushed her, and she's good. All the new growth. Same thing with the black cherry skunk. I fed them a little bit too much here. Those are the 3. That's the 1, 2, 3 right there, but I flushed them and they're coming back. It's my mistake. The 2 dirty slurries, I lost the other 3. That big one right there, that's a crux. Those are the 2 HGTVs. They're coming back after they've been transplanted. That's the other crux down there. So that's the veg side. And on to the flower side over here. Whoa, whoa, that fucking blew up, huh? So this here is the Dosian Banana by Snow Queen. I don't know what she would have turned out to if I would have trained her up. She got this big main stalk I really didn't fucking care for, and then she's got her fucking fat booty down here with all the branches. I would have much have rathered if I would have just fucking chopped it and it would have bushed out if I would have known that it was going to grow like that. I mean, she's frosty. She's getting frost on her fucking, you know. This one down here, this one is, oh, here you go, by the way. I made some cool little tags. The Crux, either the Crux or the Crux by Skunk Hero. This lady's definitely got to get defoliated. She blew the fuck up. Just a bush. And back here we got HGTV unreleased. That plant just blew up. And And then we got the Frost Man. So that's the flower side. Catalina wine mixer and the fucking wedding cake. Yeah, nice. Definitely nice. Thanks, Mr. Fucker. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely is. It's definitely fucking nice sometimes when Mother Nature works in our favor. OG Outlaw, cheers. Thank you. Yeah, so it was funny, man. Like she just when she went into flower, all the fucking side branches started blowing out, and the top didn't do nothing, man. I'm like, oh, cool, it's gonna bush out. I don't got to do nothing really with it. Maybe just bend the top over, and literally in 3 fucking days, bro, that fucking center cola grew like 7 inches, and it was already too late because the stem was already too fucking. It was too hard. I couldn't bend it over, so I just had to let it fucking grow. And that's what it fucking grew to, man. I even put it up on a stand to bring it closer to the light to try and fucking stop it, and it just kept going. So I did not clone that one, and I'm kind of glad I did because it's frosting out, but it's not frosting out like I want. And just the structure, I'm just not. I won't fucking. I wouldn't grow it again if I had a clone of it. So I have seeds of it still, so I'll pop another one and see if I can get another pheno of it or something like that at another time. Cherry cola gelato. 1 of 3 made it. I'm surprised with the dirty slurry. I think what happened is I gave them the same feed as the 1 month olds were, and I also think that they had a little bit too much condensation inside the domes because when I lifted them up, it just seemed like it was just waterlogged and it basically just smeared my finger when I touched it. So I think it was too much moisture in there and it just rotted them. But when I saw that, I took the domes off the other ones and I just let them fucking go. And they survived. So we'll see. Those black cherry skunk were born on the 9th. So this Sunday coming up will be exactly a month a month old. So I think I'll be transplanting them up into 1 gallon. Probably all of those that are in those solo cups are gonna have to go in 1 gallon soon, man. And I don't got that many 1 gallon pots. So yeah, we might have to call a couple of those. I know I can call one of the HGTV fucking clones because they're both rooted and they're gonna make it. So I can fucking scratch the skimpier one of those. That cuts 1 pot. The dirty slurry will be in those pots for a good fucking 4 to 5 weeks. So I'm sure 2 will open up by then for those. It's the 3 black cherry skunks that I'm nervous about. I was hoping that these 2 autos that I got right now would have been done because that would have opened up 2 right there. But I see one of them being done in like 2, 3 weeks. I just started seeing brown pistils on it, and it's frosting up heavy now, so it's starting to yellow up a little bit. It's going to be on its way out soon. And it might be to the point that I might tell my fucking boys, look, I'm going to give you a couple of these fucking plants. You need to buy some supplies for it, and let them order the supplies and buy it and let them grow them out. Gotta see. Cherry cola. Figure out what I'm going to eat today. I gotta get shit. I forgot to get it when I was at the store yesterday. Tomorrow, I guess. Maybe Wednesday. We'll go get the stuff for dinner on Thursday. So what's everybody toking on? I'm smoking on double stuffed Oreos. Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna be once these autos fucking ends. I don't know. I might see if I had a perpetual going to autos. I wouldn't even need the fucking really. I could run my fucking plants from fucking seed, but I get a quicker turnaround growing from the fucking clones and flipping them. Believe it or not, that's a 9 week flower on the frost man. We're in week 6, and those chemos started flowering literally the same week that I flipped. And the fucking frost man is further along than the fucking auto is, in my opinion. I don't know. It seems to me that the autos that they're breeding are taking longer. They're trying to get them closer to photo periods. So now you're going to have a longer fucking flowering time to get more yield, more characteristics of the photo than, you know what I mean? And I mean, that's all right. But honestly, might as well just grow photos then, or fast flowering photos. Anyway, mixing royal runts with some cap junkie. Nice. Wild cherry vape. Double stuffed Oreos. Here we go. Some nice thick smoke. I wish I had some fucking shatter or something. I told my two boys, I says, we need to start making some shatter. We need to start making some crumble and some fucking stuff like that. Told them, I says, need to buy a blast tube. We need to buy a fucking vacuum pump with a fucking vacuum chamber. Just do the shit. Blast it out in the backyard. Let it evaporate out in the backyard. Then put it in the vac for a couple days. Johnny's Green Machine. I really like this fucking Oreos. Fino had some autos, I think, of the Oreos. I wish I was able to grab the one or two of them. Nice. Hold it for. Oh, yeah. I was just thinking about buying one of them fucking cheap glass ones, man. You know the one you put a couple coffee filters with a fucking what you call on the end of it? It's like $30 for it. I don't know if I want to spend $120 on the other ones. I've watched people use the glass ones and they've had great results with it. I'm not trying to. Yeah, no, I know it's definitely. I would just be blasting like a fucking ounce. You know what I mean? Like an ounce plus all my trim. And I'm sure I would get a fucking hell of a fucking amount from that. And that shit would last me months because I don't smoke fucking shatter and fucking crumble and stuff like that, really. Like on a warm day, you could just fucking blast that shit and you could put it out in the middle of the fucking yard away from the sun and crap like that and it just boils off. And fucking scrape all that fucking shit up. I don't even have to use. I have a heat plate or whatever. I could, you know, put it on like just under 100 degrees, but I don't know if it clicks on and off whether or not that sparks. I don't need to fucking blow up the backyard, so I would much rather just let it evaporate naturally. Maybe put it in a bath of warm water. You only need like two to do it through the tubes that I'm doing. You only need two or three. And dude, I just sell 2 grams of the shatter and I made the money back from the butane right there. I got somebody that would buy ounces of the shatter if I had it. Yeah, stir it up. Yeah, because then when you stir it up and you agitate it and stuff like that, rather than letting it sit there like a pancake, it'll turn to crumble. If you keep whipping it and you keep letting air get into it. Oh, dude, I wish I could take my bubble hash and I can press that, man. I would kill for it. I just don't gotta press or batter. Yeah, either or. Yeah, that's the consistency that I want. Is like peanut butter or cake batter. And the quet dabs that I did, they come out like fucking peanut butter. Oh, oh my god. Fucking coffee. Repeat on me today. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Definitely like fucking peanut butter. The stuff that when you fucking pull your fucking tool from, you pull a big glob of it up and you put it up, it's got like a stand up fucking swirl on it that's just sitting there like a little fucking swirl on the top. It's just chilling there. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Fucking Mr. Fucker. Like it's got the soft serve fucking swirl at the top. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I can buy the glass tube. I'll tell my two boys put $50 in, man. You get the fucking vacuum pump and that. It's like $120 or $130 on Amazon, and that's it. And then we just get food grade fucking butane. Yeah, the glass tube that I looked at was 36 bucks or $39. So I already have it in my fucking Amazon cart. Once I fucking get some crop and I get people's stuff sent out, then I can fucking work on that. I owe a couple of packages out to a few people, so I got to do that first. They've been waiting. Yeah, that's the ones that I saw them using. It wasn't like a 32 or a 36 inch. I think it was 28. I already got the STS. I already acquired that, and this is a new formula. Yeah, I got to focus on that, man. I'm gonna need a press cheap. Yeah, good luck, man. I've been fucking looking for one for years for fucking cheap. And all the ones that I saw and I watched review videos for on YouTube, they didn't fucking work good at all. So, Mr. Fucking Cheers. Stay warm, man, because I know it's fucking freezing up in your fucking area right now. Definitely fucking freezing up there. It warmed up here and then it snowed last night a little bit, like a fucking dusting, and now it's fucking warm again. So it's fucking weird. Is it warmer? Nice. I was hoping that it was gonna warm up. They said high 50s in this area all week. So that would be really nice. We ain't got no snow left, I don't think, on the ground. Maybe up in the higher elevations, but none over here. Even the big snow piles in the parking lots from them plowing are gone. Yeah, nice. I think the cheapest press that I saw was like $250, and I'm like, yeah, that's completely out of my fucking price range, and it's been out of my price range for years, so I don't see myself getting one of those anytime soon unless it falls off the back of the truck into my lap. If I get the blasting tube and the fucking vacuum pump with the vacuum chamber or whatever, it only cost me half as much as it would to buy a press. And the shit's all going to the same fucking dab rig anyway. So honestly, when it comes to fucking concentrates, I really don't care. I prefer batter, but I'll never turn away shatter or fucking anything else. I'll smoke all of it. I don't give a fuck. It's just easier. What it is, it's just easier for me to work with fucking live rosin and fucking uh, batter and shit like that. So, and crumble. I mean, crumble's a little harder because it falls off the fucking. Have to get some kind of like sauce and mix it and get it a little bit fucking broken down. I don't know. Got mine on credit card and didn't pay the bill. Dude, I made that mistake when I was 18 years old, bro, and it fucked my credit up for years, and it fucking caused me not to be able to get a car and fucking get a fucking apartment and other fucking shit, man. I just got my credit in order fucking 5 years ago, and I ain't doing shit to fucking ever destroy it again, man. I still can't even get a fucking credit card or a fucking loan or anything like that. My credit is almost fucking at 700. Uh, you really want to know, Fino? Well, I'm hoping one of these dirty slurries is a good fucking male, and I'm hoping one is a female and a good female because I lost the other three. We'll see what happens. I was trying to get my F2s in. And I was trying to have at least a few to choose from. I know what I want, and I know if it's not that pheno, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to flower it out, and I'm not going to seed it. But I was also I wanted to fucking take a clone of your black cherry skunk, and I wanted to hit it with that pollen too. But I got to wait and see what happens because if I only got two going right now, and I ain't got enough cocoa to start no more. I'm waiting for these two autos because that's where all the cocoa is going to come from. I got like a quarter of a bin left, and I got to up pot my clones soon. I'm going to leave the other ones in the 1 gallons for a little while. The Frost Man is going to be coming out in a couple of weeks, so that's gonna free up 3 gallons of cocoa, and then the so I got stuff that's going to be working out. All right, yeah. So I was gonna do something with the black cherry skunk and the fucking dirty slurry, and I was gonna do something with the dirty slurry, but unless I find something I want, I'm not gonna do anything, and then I'll be working on the citrus pie instead. That was just my thoughts. If it does work out, your plants are already almost ready for an up pot in the 1 gallons. I did overfeed them just a little bit and they got burnt a little bit, but I flushed them out and they came back. So the new growth is all looking really good. They're still fucking growing and they never missed a beat, dude. So I just wanted to give you that update on that. That I overfed them just a little bit. They never missed a fucking beat. They never looked unhealthy. They still were perked up and everything, even through that. So they're fucking strong, bro. Even though they were a little bit sensitive to the feed because I didn't think I fed them that much, honestly. Um, they fucking went right through it, no problem. And yeah, so those will be getting up potted within the next week, probably by Sunday. Those will go into 1 gallons, and then I'm sure after they go into the 1 gallons, bro, they're just gonna take the fuck off. So yeah, dude, they're fucking hardy. They're hardy. Um, if you zip back earlier in the video when I because I showed them, or I'll just take a couple of pics and I'll show you, I'll send them to you. But yeah, no, they were perked up the whole fucking time, man. And I'm looking and I'm like, I, I I'm like, I can't figure out what the fuck's going on. I thought it was yeah. So I figured, I did something wrong and I didn't let them dry back. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's not a fucking pH thing. I said, and the only thing that I did was feed them. I said, maybe I fed them too much. You know what I mean? So the next time I watered them, I just gave them pH water and I gave them just a little bit extra and let it run out a little bit. You know what I mean? And dude, like 2-3 days, the new growth greened right back up, and you could tell it fucking perked right up in the middle. So they're strong, definitely strong. They're just a little bit sensitive to a lot of feed at that age. The other plants took it. They didn't like it too much. So that's what I found so far with the ones that I got. Nice, nice. That's awesome. And did you pop any of them yet out of them or whatnot? So yeah, so far, what is that? 10 out of 10 that pops, or is there more that are running them too? I don't know. I don't. I know that Night Horse had them. I wasn't sure if there was anybody else yet. Nice. That's fucking awesome, bro. That's good fucking news, dude. And now you're kind of seeing on a mess up that they're pretty hardy, and you know what I mean. And they went through a little bit of an overfeeding, and they just kept on going. So you got a little bit of data on that. You know, on a 3 week note, that's when it happened. So you got a little bit of info there. You got the 10 out of 10. You got a little. They're a little sensitive at first to newts. Um, and then whatever he gives you, you're gonna have some pretty good fucking data on the way these things fucking grow, man, and what they're capable of and what they can handle and what they don't like and whatnot. So yeah, that's awesome. Well, man, I apologize about last time that I didn't get to them, man. I didn't realize I had stuff going on in my head that I had going on in my head until fucking, you know what I mean? Years later, I guess, is fucking crazy. But yeah, nah, man, I actually went through everything, and I'm gonna go through, and I'm gonna be doing some stuff. Um, so yeah, nah, dude, you're definitely gonna have a bunch of fucking info on it. You already have a bunch of info, man. 10 out of 10 are a little sensitive to newts. They fucking bounce right back on a flush. I'm gonna see what the roots are gonna be at when I pull them out of the solo cups. So that'll be something else. Mine are grown in cocoa. I don't know what he's grown in, if he's grown in living soil or whatever like that. So boom, you got two different comparisons right there. You got mine in cocoa, his and that, and mine with Athena, his with whatever he's growing with too. So shit, yeah, man. I didn't really get that data when I passed my testers out because I got booted out of the club because I wasn't welcome because I didn't agree with somebody. So I didn't get any data. I got some data from Wild Bill. He sent me a lot of pictures, and he sent me how they grew and whether or not he had any issues or not like that. I saw a few people's grows. Nobody had any herms. Nobody had any issues. Everybody was happy with the smoke. A few people sent me some smoke reports on the side. Uh, and, that's about it, almost every damn near one of them fucking pops. All the ones that I fucking planted again after they've been sitting from fucking about 6 months, they all popped. I had all five. I just lost them on. It was my fault. I sprayed the domes a little bit too much. I know that had to be it. They turned yellow and got all mushy. So that's too much humidity. That was my mistake. And that's why the one of them has the yellow leaf on the end or whatever. That was damaged from that. So yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I'm making more citrus pie. I'm also trying to fucking do something else with it too. I'm trying to fucking I've really wanted to fucking tie that Forbidden Runts in with it and that Citradelic Sunset into it. Because that Citradelic Sunset gets really big. The citrus pie gets really big. I really like the smoke on the Citradelic Sunset and the citrus pie. They were similar. If I was going to use anything like how Smoking Monkey uses his gorilla pie or whatever it is to breed all his stuff into, it would be if I was going to do it, it'd be the same thing. If I was going to do anything with anything, it would have been the Citradelic Sunset into any of my citrus fucking crosses. I would have fucking have used that as a fucking base. Because honestly, that was the closest that I found to it, except for that it had a little bit of a fucking haze smell to it, and the citrus pie doesn't. All right. See, and that's why I want to fucking work on it, Wild Bill. And that pheno that you're talking about the fucking solid, dense ass fucking nugs. You're talking about the one that went purple. You're not talking about the other one that was a little bit fluffier. And that's the one I'm looking for, bro. I'm looking for the one that was purple. I'm looking for the one that had the really dense fucking nugs, the one that I grew that the leaves turned black on it. That's what I'm looking for out of this. If I don't fucking find it, then I'm gonna plant more. I'm just gonna cull these and fucking fuck it. I don't even care. I got thousands of them, so it's not gonna kill me to fucking start more over. I want to get it right, and I want to get a clone of it. Yeah, that's the one that I want, Bill. That's the bud structure and the smell on that one. That's the one that I'm looking for. And I actually had there was a higher female to male rate with those through the whole fucking group. Everybody had more females than males. So, and I had more females than males when I popped them. I think I had 3 out of 5. Everybody had 3, 4. I think there was 1 or 2 people that didn't pop all of them, and they only popped 3. They ended up with 2 females and 1 male. So it was a good ratio of female. So I got a good chance of getting female. Yeah, that's the one that I'm looking for. SOS next autos to go and are gonna be the redo of yours, man. I don't know what the fuck. I think I had too much from seeing what I did with my dirty slurry. I think I had too much humidity in my domes, dude, and it just kind of like rotted them. So that was my mistake on the first round. I'm not afraid to admit that I fucked up on that. I fucked up on the dirty slurries this round. Can't win them all. Well, dude, I've been seeing the pictures of the fucking ones that you've been growing, man, and I'm just like, God damn, man. Mine would have been at that point too, probably right about now. I was really looking forward to that. I smoked it already, so I'm just like, fuck. I really enjoyed the smoke. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting back to those. Damn. I think it's the Pheno 2 that gets really dark purple. Is that the one? Am I correct with that? And the Pheno 1 is the one that gets the really fucking dense, tight ass fucking frosty nugs. They were both fucking equally frosty. I'm just trying to remember which one was which. Cause I'm gonna do fucking both of those. Oh, and I got the blueberry muffin apple ones I gotta do too. The testers. That was the other one. So I'm hoping Fino that I can get the black cherry skunk uh in the next round of flour. If I can get them into 1 gallons and they take off for the next 3 weeks, they're definitely going to be ready to run next round in the flour because I still got to wait for the HG and the crux to get done, and that's 8 weeks basically. So they're going to be vegging for a little while. So yeah, I'm going to have time to train and and really work on them. And I'm gonna try and get them in 3 gallon pots. I'm gonna have them in 1 gallons, but I'm gonna try and up pot them quick into the three. I don't think I want to take them straight from solos and put them in 3 gallons because I think that'll slow them down for a while. But yeah, definitely, dude. I'm definitely gonna have at least 8 week veg, dude. At least. I mean, I'll have 2 spots open in there, but with the way that the HG and the crux are flowering out and they're starting to fucking bush out, I think I'm gonna need that room for both of those plants. So um it would be nice to have the other ones ready for flower to put them in there, boom, day one flower. You know what I'm saying? And then I won't lose a beat really on my perpetual because then I'll have those, and by those, the next ones will already be ready, and I'll have 1 spot in there to throw a different one. And by then, I'll know what male and what female I got, or if I got 2 males, or if I got both females with the dirty slurry. So I'll be able to throw one of those in there with it, most likely. Or it'll be one of the clones that I got. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to give them time because I like the way that they look, and I want a lot of that fucking weed. I know it's going to be worth it. I liked how green the leaves stayed and how purple the fucking buds got. It was kind of reminding me almost of that the purple lemonade from Fast Buds. I think that's so fucking cool with the lime green leaves and the dark purple fucking bud like that. It fucking stands out so fucking much. It really does. Time is it? 12 fucking 20 already. Wow. So yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens. I usually try to have one of the frost man going in every flower. That way I always have that bud fucking laying around. And I mean the way that the clones are growing, I might have to really trim them back and let them fucking really grow some fucking branches off of some of those and just work on them for a while too. That's the only thing that I don't like about taking clones from it. The clones are really lanky and you got to let it veg for a while in order to really get some branches on it. So I might have to top some stuff a few times and fucking top that a few times and get better branches and maybe clone those and then fucking, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go and I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. I'm going to take this last rip with you real quick of the double stuffed Oreos. This shit is really fucking good, man. For um dispo weed, it's really good. I'm actually gonna find a pack real quick and I'm gonna tell you what brand it was because if you ever have to go, your stuff was actually pretty good. Let's see if I can find it here. What did I do? Huh. I had it somewhere. I put it down where I thought I did. Oh, here it is. It's Ruthless. A Road Tripper, I'm sorry. It's by Road Tripper. And THC. Oh wow, this was harvested 12/18/2024. That's why it's fucking nice and fresh, because it was only a couple months old. All right. 21.66 fucking THC 29.62 limonene, alpha pinene, beta myrcene, coumaline, visible, and alpha terpene. Those were the terps in it. That was pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna take this last rip and we're gonna fucking take off, and have some coffee and chill out. Maybe watch a couple documentaries or something. Garden work is done. I watered everything yesterday. I ain't got to do shit with it today. I can't defoliate anything until the end of week fucking 5 or week 3 with the other stuff. Um, we're in week. We just started week 6, so technically I could probably pull a few fucking leaves off of the Frost Man today if I wanted to, just to clear up a couple of bud sites to get some light and be done with it, and that's it. She's done stacking. She's just gonna fill it down. So the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna be fucking pumping her every other day with a fucking gallon and a half of water, and just let her fill the fucking. I'll start. I'll start the fade in another week and a half. I'll hit it with that. I mean, I could even start hitting it with fade now if I want. It's just a bud enhancer. It's not. It doesn't have anything in special for it to make the leaves start fading out. You actually got to fade all the fucking nutrients out at the end anyway, the last week to fucking fade it out. That's just a bud enhancer. So week 6, I might start fucking adding some of it in now. Whatever. All right, everybody. Have a good day. Thanks for joining up and hanging out. And we'll see you guys again on the next one. Later.